Hey guys, how you doing today? Today I am going to go ahead and show you guys how to take out the bolt of a 58 Action Express Desert Eagle. This is a new one, stainless steel with the integrated muzzle brake. So let's go ahead and first show you it's empty. There's nothing in it. See, no bullets. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do, what I usually do is I cock the hammer back. I grip with my hand here. There's a button you can press, but let's go ahead and put, I have a towel I'm going to put down. So there's a button there. You can see. Okay, so you hold it, you press, you push that down. You're going to release the barrel first. Lay the barrel off to the side, flip over the gun, slide the frame off, put that to the side, take out your recoil spring, take out your piston, lay that to the side. Now that will expose the bolt in underneath. What I would do, now you have to do is take out the firing pin, and for that you're going to need your tool. It's easier to use your 7-in-1 tool, and the 7-in-1 tool looks something like this that comes with your gun. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is take out the firing pin first, and what you do, I'll try to get you a little bit better picture here. You'll see there's an area that's like this. You can actually push down like this. You push down and push it this way and let go. You'll see it kind of moves a little. Then you can go ahead and hold your hand there and pull this hold down. There's a name for it, but and here's your spring and your firing pin. Take your firing pin out, it's going to come like that. That's how it goes back into with the triangle, not the flat edge. It goes back in like that. Pull that out, wiggle it a little, and your spring should come out. Here's the spring. Okay, put that to the side. Okay, and then you can go ahead and flip it over. Now what you're going to do is what I recommend is marking, so you can put it back together. You get a pen. Should we get a pen here or something? Okay, and what I would do is mark it. It's just easier for you. Okay, now you see where your extractor is? Right there. I go ahead and mark it right about there. See? So I know where to line it back up. This is your stabilizer. It's got a little spring on it. So what you're going to do is you're going to press down on this here. See, it's press down on that and then press down on the bolt. The whole thing will turn. What you're doing is taking pressure off of this. Then you're going to take your tool. In this area here, there's a lip underneath here that you grab on. You just pull it out. See the lip? There's a lip there. And then hold it with your finger and lightly let it up. You can pull out your bolt. Okay. You can take out your stabilizer and spring. And here it is. And of course you could see through there. If I go like this, you'll see how the safety works. Grips around the firing pin. Okay, there's that view there. Now to put it back together, it's pretty much the same, but let's take a look at the bolt real quick, and I'll give you a little quick view of the bolt. This, there's the part related to the side here. Okay, this piece here, as you can see, goes in something like this, and the firing pin has to ride through that. See? So this goes there. The stabilizer bar, of course, is going to ride somewhere here, along here. Okay, and then this goes on there. This part here, it's smooth, so it's going to go there to catch the bolt. Okay, now in here we have the Let's get some. I'll just use the tool to point at it. You have your ejector right here. Now the ejector has a spring behind it, and if you press on it, it should make an indentation in your finger. That's how powerful this should be, that spring. That is your ejector that pushes the shell casing up and out. Right here is your extractor. It's a little, and it grabs the shell. Underneath here is a polymer piece, or whatever you want to call it, and that allows it to eject. It pushes pressure out so it's stiff. Now let's go ahead and put it back together. You remember we did mark it over there, so it's going to be easier to put back together. You have your little half moon. That goes basically, let's see if we can do this, you can see it, how it goes in there. This half moon just drops right in like this. Okay. You could look in there and make sure it's all lined up. And make sure this is okay. Then you take the stabilizer part, put it right back in. Okay. Now hold it with your finger. Then you're going to get your bolt and line it up like that, because we know that the extractor was up at that mark. It makes it a little easier. So line it up, hold your finger, drop it in. See how fast it goes in? Now it's in. Let me show you something here. You'll see inside there, you'll see the metal of the bolt. You can use this to just straighten it out a little. So it goes in there. I just kind of just move this like this, and then I take this, and you have to put this in this way, with this lip that in here like this. Okay, right in this way. If you put it in upside down, you're not going to be able to get the firing pin, and the gun's not going to work, and it'll be a pain in the ass to get this out. You'll have to push the bolt in and shake it. I mean, you shake the slide, you can still get it out, but it's just a pain in the ass. So just line that up, kind of get in there. You gotta kind of finagle the bolt a little. Here, hold on. You should have oil on there too. It's not oiled up well or lubed, it'll be a pain in that butt. Okay, so there, you can see how that is. You can use your tool to line it up a little. Push it in. It's in. Okay. You're going to take that, test it by going that way. Okay. Okay. You see it's good. You can line it up a little bit more. Doesn't matter. Once the slide starts going forward, that slide's going to straighten it out too. So you can line it up a little bit more here. Let's just, okay. I just lined it up a little bit better. Okay, so it's all lined up good. Now what you're going to want to do is put your firing pin back in. So get your firing pin, and once again, putting the firing pin back in, you're going to put it in like that. Okay, not like that. You're going to have this end, it's like a triangle area. Line it up, put it in. See, okay. Get your end piece, I call it end piece. You're going to push down on the firing pin, and then you're going to just kind of guide this in there like that. See how I got that? It'll catch right on the end there. And you could do this with the tool, or you could, press it in with a pencil or something. It's better with the tool because that's what's made for it. It's easier. It's got this lip on it. So push down and just push it forward. And let's see if we get a picture. It snaps right in. So now the bolts all back together. Everything works. Check it. Okay, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and flip it over, because So we're going to put the recoil spring back in the piston. This is the gas piston. You're going to put that back in like this. You're going to flip this. What I do is I take these and I like kind of put them together like that. Okay, put that in there like so. Okay, and then you take the frame, flip it upside down like this, and then just guide it in like that. Flip the gun over, and then just pull this back and forth so everything gets seat. Get your barrel in like that, and then just lock that. Okay, looks like I got my safety on, and you know you're all good. And it's basically how you take the bolt out. And there's like some information about the bolt that I gave you, so you would know. But that is how you do it, and thanks for tuning into my video.